This was the scene here behind me, the suspect's home, 15 years old. Let me step out of the way for a second and show you. Miami-Dade Police entered that home early this morning. Just one station was there when they brought out this suspect, a suspect who has now been charged with first-degree murder, the murder of Rabbi Yosef Raksin. Now, you are looking at the just-released mugshot of the 15-year-old Deandre Charles. According to prosecutors, he was 14 years old at the time when he went out on a Saturday morning, say prosecutors, and wanted to rob this rabbi. Instead, they say, he murdered him. It has been 16 months of waiting. 16 months with police officers searching for clues,
something small,
going door to door looking for those answers. 16 months of praying for the family of Rabbi Yosef Raksin. Raksin was murdered as he walked to synagogue in northeast Miami-Dade in August of 2014. This is an interview with Raksin's daughter back in July.
It could happen to anyone, and no one wants to live in this unknown place and feel like they could do whatever they want, take lives, and just walk out free.
His murder left his daughter devastated.
For people who may not remember, it was a Saturday morning last August.
Yeah, August 9.
It was the Sabbath.
Right.
Your father got up early that morning to go and pray.
Right, yeah.
And his life ended.
And his life ended.
How often do you think about that morning?
Almost every day.
And it left the Jewish community in South Florida on edge. The rabbi's funeral in Brooklyn was attended by hundreds. The Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office never gave up on this case, and now an arrest. Deandre Edwin Charles, 14 years old at the time, prosecutors say, when they believe he set out to rob the rabbi.
We've heard about the case previously. Of course, if they did this, they've been investigating this prior.
My son was here on that day because I was at work and all my kids was here on the Saturday.
So he's got an alibi.
So he have an alibi. So I'm done. You know what I'm saying? The point about it, they already interrogated him twice and trying to pin it on him, and I done with it.
Raksin was walking to synagogue on a sunny, bright Saturday morning when he was shot to death. Observant Jews are forbidden from carrying money on the Sabbath, so the suspect got away with nothing. But what he took, say prosecutors, was more precious than anything material. He took a life. And now, as his family celebrates Hanukkah, a Jewish festival recalling miracles, they have their own miracle, perhaps the greatest miracle, closure. We're going to learn a lot more about this case during a 2:30 news conference at the Miami-Dade State Attorney's Office. We will once again hear from the family of the rabbi. You heard from the family of the accused. They claim that he has an alibi, but prosecutors telling us a grand jury actually indicted this teenager. We are also told by his family he went to Norland Senior High School. We're live this noon in Northwest Miami-Dade. Rosh Lowe, 7 News.
Rosh, thank you. And from the latest on the arrests, Team 7 coverage now moves to the neighborhood where the crime occurred.
7 Sheldon Fox is there getting reaction now from residents. Sheldon?
Diana and Ashley, they're calling this a miracle on Hanukkah. You heard Rosh touch upon that. They're also calling this sweet relief. And they say that they're a lot safer in their neighborhood today.
This is a miracle.
Moshe Weinberger says he's delighted by the news sweeping through this northeast Miami-Dade neighborhood.
I feel safer because I'm a homeowner here for 10 years. I'm a taxpayer, and I went through the concentration camp, and I came back from Hitler. And thank God, Baruch Hashem, that we live in a world that there is still some justice.
Justice for Yosef Raksin, the New York rabbi gunned down here in these residential streets 16 months ago as he walked to synagogue. Many in the Jewish community say they feel there are multiple layers of good news regarding the arrest of the suspected killer.
Good news for everybody, especially in Hanukkah. It's a miracle holiday for us. And we feel much better now that we know who is the person.
there's justice, and there's the law that catches up with you. And a lesson for others they should know. I hope they take good care of this young man and give him what he's got coming.
It's nice to see justice done. Justice keeps the world solid.
And as they pray and their streets continue to get patrolled, residents and temple goers here feel their world today is a safer place with an accused murderer locked up. And we're just steps away from where Raksin was walking to shul to pray that morning when he was gunned down. We also met somebody who said they were in the area that morning and they remember hearing those shots. We'll have more on that throughout the course of the day. Stay with us. We're live in Northeast Miami-Dade. Sheldon Fox, 7 News.